Hi, everyone. I'm here again with Pastor Brote. Thanks for being here, Pastor.
Thanks.
I get sometimes infatuated with the tithe and giving and make it more and more and more. And so many people want to try to figure out why they shouldn't tithe. Okay, don't tithe. But this verse right here, apply it to the tithe and above. So what do you got for us?
It's 2 Corinthians 9:6. 2 Corinthians 9:6. And I'm going to introduce this a little bit. When I was a kid, lived basically on a farmland, and my father had me plant a garden. And one of the things was corn. And you had to plant 3 or 4 seeds in one little area. And then you go on to the next area and put your 3 or 4 seeds. And if you didn't do that, you would have blank spots in your garden. It just, nothing would grow if you try to just do one seed at a time. You'd have a lot of seeds that didn't blossom into real corn. Verse 6, 2 Corinthians 9, verse 6. Remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Is that what we plant is the blessings. And if we don't put the seed down, and even though it seems like, I could eat that, I could eat the seed. And if you eat the seed, you will starve the next season, because that is so important to keep and to put into your garden. And there's a spiritual garden that we plant in that's so important that we don't sow sparingly.
Yeah, and again, always pushing this. You're right. When you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. And we're not asking for money. We say that all the time. We're looking for blessings for other people. Don't, forget about the money and us. I don't need it. We don't need it. And we're not asking for it. But we're trying to make a point. And that's why we emphasize tithing all the time. And if the tithe is an example to us, but if you're going to make an argument about not tithing, make it in the manner that you're saying the tithe is sparing. That's only 10%, right? So why not do more? Why not trust God? Because He's going to take care of us.
And when you trust God, you see more fruit, and you're encouraged from your standpoint. You see God at work. If it just so sparingly type of mentality, it just doesn't work. You don't see much, and you feel like you're in the middle of a drought. Well, lots of people have droughts, and some of that is because of how we treat our garden.
I just recommend figure out how to give more instead of less. So thanks for being with us, Pastor.
Yes.
Thanks for your input.
Thanks.